I see you've made yourself at home.
Hey, Alberto, you're here.
Episode 1 of HBO's The Penguin started the series with a bang. With big DC character introductions, shocking sudden twists, and Easter eggs all coming up, it was a treat for the eyes. Today at ScreenRant, we're taking a look at one of the biggest Easter eggs.
Sure, boss. If you want, there are different kinds of power.
The Riddler's QR Code. And asking the question, will the Riddler return to Gotham in this series? The Penguin picks up right after the events of The Batman, with Oz Cobb trying to fill the power vacuum left by the fall of Gotham's mob. The start of the first episode takes place about a week after the Riddler's destruction of the city. Though he may be housed in Arkham, his minions are still out on the street, proving that his presence is still heavily felt. Halfway through the episode, Oz Cobb and his right-hand man Victor take a trip on the subway. It's there that the Riddler's disciples are trying to hand out flyers with large QR codes printed on it. In a great moment of immersion for viewers, the show has made it a usable code. If you scan it, it takes you to a website called rattleada.com. Sound familiar? This is the same site used by the Riddler in Matt Reeves' The Batman. Not only that, but it also has scrolling text, which will likely keep updating as the series goes on. This is enough to consider Gotham's most unhinged mastermind is still pulling the strings. After all, the last time we saw Edward Nashton, he was locked away in Arkham, but his influence on the city hasn't ended. But will the Riddler physically return to the series? According to the Penguin director, Craig Zobel, there's no official confirmation of him showing up. However, the showrunners have made it clear they want to keep the world of the Batman interconnected, so there's no reason he couldn't make an appearance later on. Now riddle us this. Would bringing the Riddler into the show in a bigger capacity than Easter eggs take focus away from the Penguin's main plot? Introducing a villain as significant as the Riddler could easily do that. It would make more sense for the Riddler to stay in the background, keeping his influence felt but not seen. Then the focus remains on Oswald's transformation into the crime lord we know from the comics, while teasing a darker side event to come. There is also talk that the HBO series is being used to bridge Reeves' first movie across to the Batman Part 2, and based on the ends of the first movie, it's highly likely that the Riddler will return. So will the Riddler return? Maybe. It's worth noting that Paul Dano, who plays the Riddler, has hinted at wanting to dive deeper into his character in future projects. Could the Penguin be one of them? Currently, it seems more likely that the Penguin will use the Riddler's legacy as a narrative thread rather than reintroducing him fully. Do you want to see the Riddler appear in the Penguin, or do you think he's best left off the show? Thank you for watching ScreenRant and stay tuned for more DC news.